How can a plant move this fast even though it has no muscles? Also, is it possible for a Venus flytrap part, which has been cut off, to still move? Today we will introduce you to the world of carnivorous plants. First of all, through photosynthesis, plants make the nutrients they need themselves. Unlike animals, who get their nutrients from other creatures, plants can survive without eating others. Carnivorous plants photosynthesize and eat other creatures too. So, why do carnivorous plants eat insects? The reason is their need of protein. To be more accurate, they need the nitrogen components inside the protein. In most places carnivorous plants are found, the nitrogen or phosphorus in the soil is lacking. In those areas, carnivorous plants evolved to eat insects in order to get sufficient nutrients. That's why carnivorous plants shape changed to have unique leaf traps that capture insects. We will show you two kinds of carnivorous plants which have unique leaf traps. Venus flytrap. This is without a doubt the most famous carnivorous plant of all. Whenever insects get into the leaf trap of a Venus flytrap, it closes its leaves like this and captures them. And then it secretes a digestive fluid, gradually digesting the body over a period of a week or two. The action to close its leaf does not happen when an insect touches a random area of the leaf. If you look closely inside the leaves, you can see 3 sensory hairs on each side. These hairs react as a switch button. Interestingly, just touching a hair one time does not cause the leaf to move. However, if the stimulus is touched a second time within a short period of time, the reaction occurs. This is how the Venus flytrap avoids unnecessary reactions to erroneous stimuli. Surprisingly, when Venus flytraps find out they have nothing caught inside the leaf trap, they open their leaves within 1 to 2 days. This means they have a way of sensing objects trapped inside their leaves. It's a very smart plant, isn't it? But how can plants, which have no muscles, move this fast? The secret of their speed can be observed at the moment they close their leaves. Before closing, the leaves of the Venus flytrap are swollen on the inside. Then, to close, it bulges outward like this. Scientists explain that this transformation is the key to their fast movement. It reacts just the same way as flipping over a round rubber cap. Although the mechanism of the motion can be explained in this way, it is still unknown exactly how this movement can be made from inside the plant. Which means the Venus flytrap is still an unexplained mystery of a plant. This is just my personal curiosity, but do you think a cut-off leaf trap of the Venus flytrap will still be able to move? If you touch it right after cutting the leaf off, it actually moves. But surprisingly, the more time has passed since it has been cut, the slower the reaction, and after 1 to 2 hours, it completely stops working at all. This is due to the chemical reaction that triggers the Venus flytrap's movement gradually ceasing. Isn't this amazing? This makes us realize these plants are alive after all. Nepenthes. The next plant we'll dive into is the Nepenthes, which captures insects in a sac attached to a long vine extending from the tips of its leaves. This variety is small, but there are some species that have sacs exceeding 40 centimeters. Secreting honey from the entrance of the sac, it attracts insects who drop themselves inside. If you take out one of these insects, you can see it's all wet. This is because of the digestive fluid inside the sac. When the sac is turned upside down, the digestive fluid spills out. If you take a look at the top of the insect sac, you can see something resembling a small leaf. This prevents rainwater from getting inside and diluting the digestive fluid. Now take a look at the entrance of the insect sac. It has a line leading inside to make the insect fall in easily. Lastly, if you cut the sac open, You can see wax secreted from the top, which makes the insect slip in, and digesting fluid secreted at the bottom. This efficient structure makes it difficult for the insect inside to climb up, and it gets stuck inside the digesting liquid, which gradually digests it. Carnivorous plants have a very scientifically excellent structure. This is the end of our video on carnivorous plants. If you found this video interesting and want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. That's all for now for Fishy Science.